Hi students, welcome back to video classes. In the previous video, we learned how to multiply the decimal numbers by 10, 100,000, etc. etc. Now in this class, we will learn how to divide a given decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000. Now, for example, we know the division of numbers. We know the division of numbers. For example, suppose a moped is there, a vehicle is there. A vehicle covers a distance, for example, of 84 kilometers using 2 liters of petrol. So, using 2 liters of petrol. Here the question is, how much distance will it cover? How much distance will it cover, say, using 1 liter of petrol? So this is the question. Generally, we will divide this 84 by 2. Why? Because by using 2 liters of petrol, it covers 84 kilometers. Same, by using 1 liter of petrol, how much distance will it cover means, generally we divide this 84 kilometers by 2. So we know the division of numbers. So that means 84 divided by 2 means 2 4 8, 2 2s 4. That means by using 1 liter of petrol, how much distance will it cover? 42 kilometers. Suppose instead of this 84, suppose a vehicle covers a distance of, say, tell me one decimal number, 4 kilometers. Same problem, a vehicle covers a distance of 86.4 kilometers using, say here, instead of 2 liters, use, say, 4.8. Instead of 2, use 4.8 liters of petrol. Here, a vehicle covers a distance of 86.4 kilometers using 4.8 liters of petrol. How much distance will it cover by using 1 liter? How much distance will it cover by using 1 liter of petrol means, generally the statement will be same like this. By using 4.8 liters of petrol, it covers 86.4 kilometers, just like same as this one. By using 1 liter of petrol, how much distance will it cover? Here also we will divide 86.4 kilometers by 4.8. Then we will get the distance covered by 1 liter. Distance covered by 1 liter. That means 86.4 kilometers by 4.8. So this is the division. It means 86.4 by 4.8 kilometers. Now is it correct? So can you divide these two decimal numbers? 86.4 by 4.8 kilometers. So here, so is it possible to divide the decimal numbers? So is it correct? So that means here 86.4 and 4.8 are decimal numbers. These two, suppose if these two are whole numbers means we can divide directly. These two are decimal numbers. So we need to know the division of decimal numbers. Now, how to divide a given decimal number by 10, 100, 1000, etc., etc. let me explain how to divide a decimal number by 10, 100, 1000, etc. Division of decimal number by 10, 100, 1000 and so on. While dividing the decimal numbers, for example, so consider one decimal number, say 86.4. 86.4 by say 2. So here we are dividing this decimal number by a number 2. So we can write this division as written as, we can write this one as written as 86.4 by 2 means 86.4 divided by 2. So this is the first example how to divide a decimal number by a whole number. So 86.4 divided by 2 means, which is equal to, as we know how to convert the decimal number by fractional number. Remove the decimal point and write into the fractional form. So 864 by 10 divided by 2. 2 means every whole number has the denominator as 1, which is equal to 864 by 10 into, to divide any number by fractional number, we must multiply the first one by the reciprocal of the second one. Now 2 by 1 means 1 by 2. So first you simplify this one, 864 by 2. In 864, 2 how many times divide this one? 2 4s, 2 3s, 2 2s, 432 times. So 684 by 2 is equal to 432 by 10, which is equal to how much? So 43.2. That means, you know, that is 432 by division. 4 4s, 10 4s are 40, minus it 3, 2, 10 2s are, 10 3s are 30, minus it 2. So there is no digit to down. So put point in the dividend place and you put as many zeros as you needed. Now you put the decimal point in the quotient place and then you down 0. Now 10 2s are 20. So that means 432 by 10 means 43.2. So just like that, let me explain one more. So 45.84 divided by say 4. So we can write this one as, so that means you convert this decimal number into fractional number. 4584 by how much? 10 or 100? 100. In decimal part there are 2 digits, so you put 2 zeros. So divided by 4 means 4 by 1, which is equal to 4584 by 100 into, what is the reciprocal? 1 by 4. Now you divide these two numbers. In 4584, 4 how many times? 4 ones 4, 4 ones 4, 5 minus 4 is 1, 1 8 18, 4 4s 16, 18 minus 16 is 2, down 4, 24, 4 6 are 24. That means 1146 times by 100. So just like that, if you divide this 1146 by 10 by 100, like this, we will get how much? 11.46. So that means here we are dividing this decimal number by whole number. So finally we are getting the fraction as what we call decimal fractions. We are getting the decimal fraction. That means here how many digits are there? So here there are 2 digits in the right of the decimal point. If you observe this one here, how many digits are there? There are 2 digits to the right of the decimal point in 45.84. So you make the same placement of decimal in 1146. That means you make the same place of decimal. That means here two places are there, so you put a decimal point after two digits, 1 2, so that means 11.46. that means we'll get 11.46. so while dividing any decimal number by 10, 100, 1000, etc., etc. For example, take one more number, say 54.16, say divided by 10. So to divide this number, what we will do? Just you shift the decimal point in the coefficient place. To the left as many places as there are zeros over 1. So here you need not write 5000, you need not write 5416 by 100 into 10. You need not do all these things. Just if you shift the decimal point towards left, so how many zeros are there? 1 0 is there. So if you shift the decimal point towards left 1 digit, then we will get the option. That means 5.416. So here what we are doing, we are shifting the decimal point in the coefficient place to the left. How many places? As many zeros as there are, as many places as there are zeros over 1. Here over 1, how many zeros are there? 1 0 is there. So you should shift one place towards left. So like that, suppose 127.02 by 100 is there. So how to divide this decimal number by 100? So write the numerator as it is, ignoring the decimal point, 702. Here where is the decimal point? In between 7 and 0. Here how many zeros are there? 2. So you shift the decimal point towards left 2 digits, that's all. That means 1 2. So you should put the decimal point immediately after 1 or before 2. So like that we can divide the decimal number by 10, 100. Suppose if it is 1000, you should move the decimal point towards left 3 digits. Next, now division of decimal number by a decimal number. Decimal number by a decimal number. So this is the same as the previous one. So as we know how to divide a decimal number by whole number, so instead of whole number here is using decimal number. So for example, say 4.5 divided by say 1.5. So we can also write it as 45 by, that means convert into the fraction, 45 by, for this 0.1 and point after 1 digit is there, so put 1, divided by 15 by 10. So this is the division of a fractional number by fractional number. So what is the rule we have? First multiply the first one by the reciprocal of the second one, 10 by 15. So we can cancel the numbers, 0 0 cancel, that means 10 ones, 10 ones. Here 15 ones, 15 threes. So finally 4.5 divided by 1.5 is equal to 3. This is same as the previous one. Now let us stop here. So students, we'll continue the next class. We'll start the exercise 2.7 in the next class.